Welcome to our city. I'm Alonzo Jones, sitting in for Mayor Chris Bollwage, and here's what's going on this week around our city. On Sunday, October 5th at 1 p.m., Mayor Bollwage will join members of the Joseph Nugent Senior Association of Union County in their 24th Annual Irish Festival and Picnic Celebration. The event will take place at the Union Elks Lodge, located on 281 Chestnut Street in Union. All proceeds from the event will be given to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Make-A-Wish Foundation raises funds to grant children with life-threatening illnesses their favorite wish. If you need more information concerning this or any other events this week, please call the Public Information Office at 908-820-4124. Joining me today to discuss the programs, or some of the programs here in the City of Elizabeth for our seniors, none other than Miss Ruth Alma. How are you, Ruth?
Good, and yourself?
You happy?
Yes, I'm very happy.
You're always smiling. I call you happy, girl, so welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, Mrs. Alma, what is in store for the seniors in the following months to come?
Wow, where can I start? As you know, we have a lot of events, mostly that are taking part in the winter months. We have an upcoming event in October that's called Prescription Drug Abuse Prevention Education Program with a health fair and a luncheon. That's being sponsored by the Mayor of Elizabeth and in conjunction with the Municipal Alliance Committee and the Department of Health and Human Services. And it's paid by, oh my God, sorry.
So the Alliance, the Department of Health and Human Services, and the City of Elizabeth are co-sponsoring all this together.
Yes, and it's being funded by the Governor's Council on Alcoholism and Drug Abuse through the Union County Department of Human Services and Planning Division.
And most of that comes from the Alliance funds, all
Yes.
that government. Okay. And this is going to take place when?
October 22nd.
And where at?
At Peterstown Community Center, located at 408 Palmer Street in Elizabeth.
Now I know just from past experience that the Office of Aging does so many things, and I hope we can cover everything in this short period of time. So if you don't feel bad, we'll just make up for it at another date.
Okay.
Now at this health fair that we mentioned, will there be any free screenings?
Yes, there'll be free screenings for vision, glucose, and blood pressure.
Okay. Now I'm going to put you on the spot. I noticed some folks just turning in, and Ruth, here's your moment. Exactly what does the Office of Aging do?
Well, the question is, what don't we do? Because we are just technically supposed to be helping seniors with their Medicare, you know, with the prescription drug program. We also help Proceed fill out home energy assistance programs that actually starts now in November, but our office isn't going to start until actually until January of '09, because we have our group of people that come just to us, and then we have a group of people that go directly to Proceeds. So the people that come to us, we enroll them in January, so they're covered through the whole year. And other than that, whatever we cannot help them with, because unfortunately we're not funded, so we have to derive them to other places that will help them. And we also do doctor's appointments, we do transportation. So basically we really not only just help them with funding, we go into their lives. We know what's wrong with them. We know a lot of information from our seniors. So.
Now you're someone who, if you go by your desk any time of the day, there's always a senior sitting at your desk and another senior waiting. And you always have a smile on your face, and you're always happy to deal with the public, and I must commend you on that. But now, what is it when that day happens when there's a line of people up and down the hallway? Did you touch on that one? Which one is that?
You're talking about the home energy assistant? No, I'm sorry. No, it's the homestead rebate.
Right.
The homestead rebates. Yeah, that gets pretty bad, because we got the tenants and we have the homeowners, and the homeowners always come in with two applications, which is the homeowners rebate, and then it's the property tax reimbursement. So it's a lot, yeah. And
I'm quite sure with all these seniors coming throughout the day, you're constantly making referrals?
No. Unfortunately for them, they don't have somebody at home who can help them call these places. And then we're calling the state. So we have to wait. Each phone call is about an hour long. That's where the people get upset, because they're like, you know, you're only supposed to be here to fill out an application. No, but there's a lot of people that need more help. Some people didn't get their checks for last year. So we take it upon ourselves and we call for them, because there's nobody else who could do it for them.
Now, throughout the City of Elizabeth, how many senior buildings do we have, and what's the name of them?
Recreation buildings?
Yes.
We have 4.
Okay.
One that's located on Salem Avenue is called the O'Donnell Dempsey Senior Citizen Program. The other one located on Elizabeth Avenue is called Liberty Square Senior Citizen Program. We have one that's in a community center, which thank God the recreation department gave us a little half of that. It's called the Peterstown Community Center. We have our group there, and then we have the new one that's on Anna Street, the Stephen Sampson Senior Citizen Center.
Now, every time you walk into one of these seniors, you see a group of seniors smiling, and there's something always going on. So if you can, just tell us a snippet, a little bit of what's going on in each and every center.
Well, each center has their own activities. At all centers, they have classes going on for computers, ESL classes. Some seniors don't know how to speak English. So right now we're working on getting different teachers from different backgrounds to teach English. Right now we've gotten, teachers to come and to teach them how to speak English from Spanish. That's one. We have computer teachers. One, which you may know, Troy Hudson.
Yes.
He teaches computer classes at Sampson.
Okay.
Then we have other teachers coming in from the Life program at Kane University. They teach in other centers. Then on top of that, we have activities like bus trips to Atlantic City, to different, in the summertime we go to the beaches. And then of course, our pool players. Each center has their own pool players except Liberty Square because there's not enough space for a pool table there. And then we have our domino players. So you're always seeing people happy because there's always something to do there.
And every time I turn around, the seniors always going on a trip. They're always coming off with bags and happy. And they also, I think they have walking clubs, am I right?
Yes. Wednesday at the Stephen Sampson Center, there's a walking club. They go to the Jersey Garden Mall and they walk for about 2-3 hours.
Wow.
And of course they shop, so that's pretty good for us too.
Now, for the month of November, are there any other important activities coming up?
Well, other than the Thanksgiving, Perkins Auguste, our councilwoman, she's holding her Open Arms giveaway, where they feed the needy and the seniors that don't have, unfortunately, somebody to be there for them in the, in these special times. The Portuguese Lions Club, they hold their annual Thanksgiving luncheon. But other than that, most important, a lot of seniors have been coming to us with problems regarding the Medicare D program. And a lot of them don't know that November is open enrollment, where they could change these programs that they've been having problems with. So we've been, emphasizing that to a lot of the seniors, because what they don't know is if they switch now, they're gonna get hit with fees, and they don't know that. So a lot of seniors have problems with a certain Medicare D program. They're like, oh, I can't stand this program. I want to change it. But what they don't know is if they change it now, they're going to get hit with fees. And that's not something they can afford right now. So they could do it in November. November is open enrollment month. And it lasts through January.
What about aerobics? Are there any aerobic activities happening at any of the sites?
Well, yeah. Not so much aerobics. This year we have Tai Chi. We have representatives that were trained from the Cancer Society or the Arthritis Foundation. It's the Arthritis Foundation, I'm so sorry about that. They were the ones that trained some of our colleagues to do the Tai Chi program. They have it now both at Liberty Square Senior Citizen Center, that's located on Elizabeth Avenue, and they have it at O'Donnell Dempsey, that's the one located on Salem Avenue.
And are there any types of nutrition programs going on for the seniors?
Well, each center has their lunch program that's provided the nutrition department in the Union County. So they provide us, they're supposed to give a $1.50 donation, but we know that some people can't afford that. So they just come in, they just eat, and we just don't mind.
So at all the 4 sites you mentioned, there's a lunch program going on there?
Yes.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay.
Including at some of our events.
And you have to be a senior to eat there? So I can't go over there and have
No, well, I'm pretty sure we make an exception for you.
No, I can't do that. I mean, if I put a little gray in, because there's not much gray as it is, but
no, you're fine.
Thank you. I just wanted to hear you say that. Now, is there anything else you want to add, or any other programs that I might have overlooked?
No, we're there basically 24 hours a day. If you need us, they could give us a call, or they could come by the office at City Hall. Our number is 908-820-4045. And I just want to emphasize to the seniors that they don't have to stay home. They can come out, because when they stay home is when they get depressed, and then a lot of things happen that isn't so good. So we just emphasize for the seniors to come out, go to the centers, join the clubs, do the activities. It's healthier for them.